Hey, Happy New Year. It is Lakia Mitchell with Transfigurations Counseling, and I am back. I'm back again. I know it's been a few weeks, but I wanted to start this new year off with some self care. I hope that you've done the same thing, practicing self care with this new year, doing things differently. Um, but I wanted to come and do a video on a topic that has been trending, at least in my world, it's been trending. I've had the pleasure of talking to several people, and one of the things that I've been talking to them about is ruminating thoughts, rumination, not being able to cut your mind off. Okay, ruminating is when we constantly have repetitive thoughts about a situation or an idea or a problem, and we're constantly obsessing about that thing. We're going back, and it could have been a situation where you had an argument with somebody, and you go back in your mind. I should have said this. I should have said that. I should have said this. Why didn't I say that? And so you keep reliving that moment. Okay. Now I want to put this disclaimer out there. Okay, because sometimes when you go and Google, because I know when we see this video, we're going to want to go back and Google. That's totally fine, right? But this ruminating is not to be confused with rumination disorder. Okay, that's totally different. That's not what I'm talking about. So I don't want you to go on Google and look this up and then you get some misinformation. Okay, just want to put that out there. Rumination. Often times when people are ruminating, you'll hear people say, I'm always in my mind. I have racing thoughts. I'm constantly dwelling on things. I can't shut my mind off. I tend to overthink. And even when you're tired at night, when you're resting at night, if you're ruminating, it will cut into your ability to rest because your mind is not, even though you've closed your eyes, you've gone to sleep, your mind is still thinking. That is when we know that ruminating can be a problem. It can be a problem, and you want to just kind of take a moment to just say, okay, well, maybe this is a bit much. This is too much, and maybe I need to just take a moment and see what's going on. Ruminating can go hand in hand with anxiety, okay? Of course, there could be worries or fears that are associated with anxiety. And when you tend to struggle with ruminating, your anxiety tends to heighten, okay? Those worries, those problems, those fears become bigger. They become bigger. And sometimes those worries and fears come with self-deprecating thoughts about yourself that are not true. Thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I can't do this, I can't do that, nobody's going to think I'm good enough. All those silly thoughts about yourself. Yes, I said they're silly because they're not true. You're probably amazing, totally amazing, right? But these thoughts are real, and they happen and they replay over and over in your mind. And sometimes when we hear something over and over again, we start to believe it. We start to believe it, and we're not able to see ourselves how we should see ourselves, right? Some of the things that will let us know that we are ruminating or we are in an anxious state is we might not be able to rest. We might have digestive problems. We might be trembling and shaking. We might be sweating. We might be just having trouble breathing. Those things can happen, and we might be constantly fatigued just from having these constant thoughts. So, okay, Lakia, tell me, what can I do to get rid of these ruminating thoughts? I'm glad you asked me. I got it. I'm going to help you, okay? So, check it out. Number one, you can use some distraction. When you find yourself worrying constantly, you could distract yourself. It's a temporary relief. It's not a permanent relief, okay? It's not a permanent relief. You can just put those thoughts on pause. Pause just a second. 1 second. And helpful ways that you can put a pause is to try to find something that's going to take your full attention. Maybe a good movie. Do some chores at home. Browse your phone. Laugh with some friends. Anything that can help you to refocus yourself off of thinking about these thoughts, okay? You can also do like some mindfulness things, just simple mindfulness is connecting with the present, being in this present moment, bringing yourself into the here and now. Okay, while paying attention to your inner thoughts. What are you thinking about? Bring your thoughts into this moment, and you don't want to think anything judgmentally about yourself. Okay, you can also do some deep breathing. I love deep breathing. I feel like it helps with a lot with anxiety and bringing our minds in, okay? I also think that a good thing that we could do is like some imagery relaxation techniques. You know, they are excellent. Try to take yourself, bring your mind in, focus your mind in. Try to take yourself to your favorite beach, that beach that you've been wanting to go to so bad, and you envision it, you see it on that picture. I want you to close your mind and turn your mind off and go to that beach. See the water, smell the water, become immersed in that water. Those can help you. Those techniques can help you to bring those ruminating thoughts in. And if all else fails, guess what? You can call me. I can definitely help you with that. You can call me at 912-208-0049, or you could schedule your own appointment at www.transfigurationsllc.com. I look forward to meeting with you, and I hope you are enjoying this new year. I'll talk to you soon. Signing out from Transfigurations Counseling. Bye bye.